Huh? Not funny? What's with that look on your face?
Remember when I said the operation was only half a success? Well, Seth, he's that other half. He and the civilians who were caught up in this, they were really captured by the mountain lions.
Meanwhile, inside the Ballet Twins Hollow, let's see, Night. Oh, I didn't remember the fact they discussed it this early, so I guess I can say it. It's funny, but I just got it not too long ago, the fact that she's a rat, both metaphorically and literally. Yeah, honestly speaking, I think them lifting the veil here is much too early for this. But I guess it is in part to make sure that I'll just give a minor spoiler here. We'll get to play as Jane, and I'm guessing they probably did it this early so people wouldn't go like, I have to play the bad guy. Why the hell did I have to do that?
Who's there? Who do you think? Come on, open up!
Huh? But boss said I can only open up if you get the secret knock right.
I don't have all day. This your first day on the job or something? Huh?
So, we're in Ballet Twins Hollow?
That's right. First time here, Jane? Makes sense. This transfer station is one of the closest to our base, the Lion's Den. By the rules, we're not supposed to come here without the boss's approval. Yeah! You need the boss's approval to be here!
Oh yeah? And who do you think you are around here? Maybe I should be asking you that question.
Also, what's up with the double binoculars on the helmet there?
Huh? Boss!
That's Razor, the mountain lion himself.
I made those rules. About the transfer station, the secret knock, all of them. The rules are made to be followed. So why did you break them? Boss,
We were ambushed by PubSec. They were fast and precise. It all happened suddenly. Things got messy real quick. If we hadn't pulled out fast, some of us would have gotten busted.
Oh. Yeah, boss. We even snagged an officer as a bonus. Look! Did you pull this off? It was Jane.
Boss! Jane came through for us again today. She stole the officers with a smoke bomb, and we were able to get out of there safely.
You bunch of despicable thugs! You have no honor!
It wasn't much of a fight. This idiot tried to play hero for some civilians, like a mouse walking into a trap.
Good work, Jane. When the time's right, we'll see if there's a spot for you as a trusted bodyguard.
Whoa.
What the hell?
Listen up! Those public security clowns are still after us. I'm gonna go find out what they're up to. Lay low here for now. I'll arrange to get you back to the den safely in groups. You got that? Crystal clear, sir! Long live the Lions!
Let's see. Knights, to be fair, I am like that. If I get to play as the bad guy, I absolutely hate it. He has cool eyes. Nah, the way that guy was grabbing Seth was just adorable. It would have been funny if he grabbed him by the back of the neck like a cat. But yeah, all of this would have had a much different vibe if it wasn't clear beforehand that Jane is an infiltrator.
I feel like it was. I feel like there was some hint of it earlier for the way she was talking on that. I knew there was something off, and I seen clips of her in the past, so I already knew she was a playable.
Just because she's playable does not mean she's a good guy, I will say that. Or if characters are playable doesn't always mean that they're the good guys. Let's see, missed one message. Oh yeah, Jane's part's here, where we get to play as Jane, was so defo a test for how they have the thing in free roam, where you can play as the other characters you have unlocked. Phew, finally made it to this rumored secret transfer station. This long time that Nev spent planning wasn't all for nothing. They even managed to trick their own people into believing it was real. The only variable left unaccounted for is that officer, Seth. Isn't he new to their criminal investigation team? Does he even know all the ins and outs of their decoy plan? Why were they brought here, though? Have they changed to a new protocol at the precinct? Just to be safe, let's engage him before we take another step further. Okay, pause special episodes. Certain functions may be disabled during special episodes. If needed, you can leave at any time by selecting pause story in the top left. After leaving, your current progress will be saved, but you won't be able to start any new special episodes. While a special episode is paused, you can act freely. If needed, you can use the following methods to return to the special episode and continue. Click the mission target at the top left, press continue in the corresponding mission on the Internet schedule interface. Okay, I'm not sure how often this one has been done since, but I do know that Honkai Star Rail has used this quite a lot, where you'll jump to the perspective of a different character for a while. Things under control, nothing is gonna go wrong.
How come I can't break out of these? They're just simple restraint cuffs.
Don't waste your energy. I injected you with muscle relaxants on the way over. You're lucky that you're even able to stand.
Muscle relaxants? No wonder I feel so weak now. You'd sink so low as to use prohibited substances on innocent civilians?
Hey, we've never done this to anybody else. Only you got the special treatment.
What? Damn it! You dirty, sneaky rats!
It might be dirty to do this to ordinary people, but for someone who calls cuffs simple, it's a precaution.
You obviously have the wits to match your skill. Why not keep on the straight and narrow? Why join a gang of violent thugs?
Oh, you sound like you must know me pretty well.
Of course I know you. I've read your entire dossier. Jane Doe, a new talent recruited by the Mountain Lions. You've rapidly risen through the ranks thanks to your sharp skills and quick mind. Now you're already a core member of the gang's bodyguards.
Oh, and what's your point?
At face value, most would think you're just another typical thug. Cunning, ruthless, deplorable, and cruel. But I can tell you're much more than that. I know you must still have some virtues. Am I right?
You're asking me?
Let's assume that you do, because I believe you do. And unlike the rest of the Mountain Lion gang, you still have some goodness left in your heart. You do, right? What I'm saying is, you still have a choice, Jane. You can turn over a new leaf. It's not too late. If you cooperate with me, you have my word that public security will give you a fair trial. They'll go easy on you if you change and help me. How's that sound?
You're Seth, right?
Yeah, that's my name. So what about the deal I mentioned?
Hey, you sitting there, the little lady. Yeah, you. What are you trying to hide there?
I don't have anything.
Make no mistake, the only hostage worth anything here is the officer.
Nobody's gonna cry if you end up missing an arm or a leg. Tell me, what are you hiding?
Whoa! Hang on a minute, Jane. No need to get so worked up.
They say it's the eyeballs of hollow victims that the rats go for first. And you've got beautiful eyes there, Missy. I'm sure they'll love the taste.
I don't have anything, really.
This is the last time I'll ask. What are you hiding?
Water! It's drinking water! We kept some from the trip over here. I told them to hide it. If there's a problem with that, then take it up with me.
Trembling hostage reveals a small bottle from behind her. An eerie silence fills the makeshift jail.
Officer Seth, you have an excellent aptitude for ether and outstanding fitness. Plus, you have many other virtues, like honesty, kindness, and determination.
What are you trying to say? That you know me?
No, I don't know you at all. But you're easy to read, and you've got all the stuff that bad guys love. Honesty, so you're a terrible liar. Kind-heartedness, so you're easily manipulated. And determination, so you never give in. I don't see any hope of us working together. Therefore, I strongly suggest that you be a good little hostage and don't try anything funny. After all, I am the only one here with some kindness left in my heart, right?
Ugh, you?
Hey, where's the guard? Come here.
Yes, Jane? Did you call me?
Keep a close eye on them, and make sure they're treated according to the rules. Also, make sure you give our cop friend here 3 times as much water. And don't let the others drink anything until the cop finishes all his water first.
What?
You like water, don't you? Well, I'll make sure you drink enough of it then.
So this cocky young kid got pulled in over his head. He's far too honest for my liking. If I take a risk and tell him about the decoy plan, we risk losing everything if he lets the cat out of the bag. Fitting since, well, he's a cat siren. Unexpected trouble. I hope that a little intimidation can keep them alert and discreet. Whatever happens, I need to figure out the best way there first. The ultimate goal of investigating the mountain lions' lair won't change. Let's pester the low-level henchman at the transfer station for some info. Alright. How's it looking? Miss Jane, I'm fine. My back and legs aren't stiff, and corruption levels are still safe. I was getting antsy, so I dosed myself with some anti-corruption serum just in case. I was asking about the hostages. You shouldn't be wasting any serum if your corruption levels are still low. Sorry about that, Miss Jane. The hostages are all good. I've been double dosing them with serum, so I guess I'll stop doing that. No, don't stop. They don't have on any protective gear, so they should be taking anti-corruption measures. Any other problems? Not with the hostages, nah. Except for that one Thyran officer who kept lecturing me like some kind of preachy teacher. But it's fine. One of the higher-ups gave him a muscle relaxant so he can't break free. I control him as much as I want. I'm asking you if you have any other real problems here. If you don't, then you should quit provoking the officer. Eh? I'm sorry. It's just the higher-up guards. They always trash talk when guarding hostages. It can get nasty. You can force yourself to do things you aren't cut out for. How long have you been doing this? Huh? I've been on duty here at this transfer station this whole time. I only got my orders for it this morning, so that's about, I guess half a day so far. I was asking about how long you've been in the Mountain Lion gang. Never mind, I'll just leave the hostages with you then. I'm sure nothing will go wrong. Cool, I'll do my best, Miss Jane. Not the brightest bunch of bulbs, huh? And
Really?
yeah, that that is why they wear those stupid helmets all the time. Not just to help protect their identity, but it's also anti-corruption gear. Let's see, basic mountain lion. Don't touch it. Huh? What was that, Jane? Is your wrist sore? You probably heard it fighting the officers. Don't put any pressure on it, you could tear a muscle. No way. I'm just giving it the tap. Ouchies. Now do you believe me? I believe you. But what should I do, Jane? Unfortunately, you're done for. Unless you've got the supply manifest for the transfer station, then I might be able to scrounge some medicine for you. Supply manifest? Coming right up. I'll go grab that for you right now. Ouch. After easily securing the supplies manifest from the gangsters, Jane is able to estimate the scope of this transfer station based on the various supply levels. They've stocked up a large amount of anti-corruption serum and protective equipment, enough to supply plenty of people here for quite a while. They've even got some everyday necessities. That means that this transfer station may play a far more important role than I expected. Excellent. How's it looking, Jane? Any medicine in there that I can use? Here, use two. One's an ointment and the other you take orally. Rub the ointment where it hurts twice a day, morning and evening. Great. What about the oral one? Do I take it before eating? No, that one's bubblegum. It gives you something to do so you won't scratch your wounds. Oh, I get it. Thank you so much, Miss Jane. Yeah, sometimes with irritating wounds and such, giving yourself something to distract you from it helps a lot better than, well, having to resist scratching at it all the time.
Yeah.
Congratulations to me. What for? Well, congratulations on your promotion, of course. Didn't the boss man Razor himself say he wanted you as his personal bodyguard? Guess you really are the best. It's too early for any congratulations right now. He also said, in due course. Hey, that's just a formality. It's just a matter of when, not if. If I knew you weren't just some, what's the word? Average James? I think you mean Average Joe. Ah, yes, that's it. That's the one. Once you're a bodyguard, these transfer stations are gonna fall under your control. And then you can help us all us little guys out of smidgen, right? How sweet of you. But if the bodyguards run this transfer station, who leads the retreat from here to the Lion's Den? Is that their job too? I don't know any of that top secret stuff. But every time we retreat to the Lion's Den, it's always the big boss or his bodyguards who lead us through the hollow. I've been through this transfer station tons of times now. I see. Alright, you should rest for now. Jane walks over to a quiet corner and starts pondering the next steps in her plan. Nope, give me a second. Getting a phone call. Okay, putting a mark just in case. Stepping away for this. Okay, scam call. Okay, time to sort things out. There's too much going on. Gotta take steps one step at a time. Let's see, about the supplies. From the supplies manifest, you're able to tell that this transfer station has abundant supplies and a full complement of personnel. In other words, this should be one of the core hiding places for the mountain lions. About the transfer station. Based on what some of these gangsters said, they have to follow a consigliere if they want to evacuate from the hollow or go to the Lion's Den. It makes it highly likely that this transfer station is the only way to get through to the Lion's Den. A choke point. About the hostages. The guards watching over the hostages seem like jittery newbies. Should be a piece of cake to scare them, or trick them. Doesn't seem like it'll be hard to bust through these guards and rescue the hostages. Phew, that's that. Time to reward myself with an energy bar. At least things don't seem too bad right now. Let's see, Marco. That pun sucked. Big boss? No, this is not Metal Gear. Though I do have to say, maybe it's more a vibes thing, but Razor reminds me a bit of Giovanni from Team Rocket. As in, a no-nonsense, no-bullshit leader who will definitely step on someone to get them into place underneath him. Okay.
Okay, I only know him a little bit, but from the original early games, and well, Gold, Crystal, and Ruby and Sapphire, was even in Ruby and Sapphire, and from the early seasons. But yeah, I did not see him too much in those early seasons.
Okay. Now that I think about it, the very title of this special episode is also a bit of a spoiler, huh? Undercover R&B.
Yeah, and you broke up a little bit there.
Okay.
But how am I sounding?
You're sounding well on my end.
I just checked for my voice meter and red.
Okay. Discord might be having issues again then. Okay.
Yeah, as long as it's just on Discord, that's fine.
Yeah. The biggest wildcard here is not knowing when Razor is going to show up again. We better find some more clues about the Lion's Den before he gets back, just to be safe, and get the hostages out of here as soon as possible. And let's explore the area around the transfer station first. Since this is the route, there's gotta be some useful clues nearby. Also, something about Jane's idle pose here, with her hanging her hands like that, she's basically doing a rat pose.
Yeah,
which is, yeah, rather cute.
Yeah. Oh, come on, really? Oh, you just now noted at the jiggle physics on her cheeks. Sure, I mean, that's not the usual area you put the jiggle physics on. Sure, I guess I will applaud him for that, but still. It caught me off guard.
Thanks for all your hard work.
I was trying to look at her bag frame. I was trying to look at that. Then notice something jiggling.
Marco, everyone has jiggle physics in this game.
Well, yeah. I just didn't expect it to be that area as well. Again, they do keep it so realistic level.
Yeah. Thanks for all your hard work. Anything going on around the exit? Miss Jane? Just doing my job, ma'am. Everything is ship-shape at the entrance and exit. Very good. Is this your bamboo? Does it have a carrot? Nope, it belongs to the transfer station, and it records carrot data around the perimeter. The big boss just updated it before he left. Excellent. I'll leave you to your patrols then. Patrols? What patrols? We have lots of people at the transfer station, plus hostages too. We need to ensure it's safe here, which requires dispatching patrols as needed to drive off from nearby ethereals. What? Do we get a take on ethereals now? Do I have to do it on my own? What, you don't want to go? Not into obeying the boss's orders? What's your mouth? Why would you ever disobey an order from the boss? I'm just, right? It's just, I mean, it's not that I don't want to go, it's just, look at me, I just, Alright. That's enough, alright, Neddy. Give me supplies for 2 people and I'll go out on patrol myself. For real? It's amazing, Miss Jane. I knew you were strong and kind. I promise I'll pack only the best rations and medicine for you. Great. Now we have all the supplies we need to make our escape. So, Miss Jane, when do you think of heading out? Right now. Give me that bamboo. I'll head out right now, and don't forget those supplies I mentioned. Cool. I'll put together some of those supplies then, right away. Don't worry, nobody will find out. Okay, good trick. Acting like someone has been given an order only to graciously take on the order yourself. And if they're smart, they won't ask about, wait, was I actually supposed to go do that? Because, well, if they were, they'd get their ass handed to them. And if became known that they got someone else to do it, they'd get their ass handed to them twice. Okay, Jane. Jane has an extra dodge. Before she enters the passion state, she alternates between the 2 dodges. After entering the passion state, Jane can pass through enemies in front when dodging. Each dodge has its own dash attack and dodge counter. When Jane triggers perfect dodge, defense assist, or a skill that deals damage to an enemy, she accumulates... Pardon? Yeah. She accumulates Passion Stream. When it reaches its limit, Jane enters the Passion state. While under this state, Jane's physical anomaly buildup and attack will increase and her dash attacks and dodge counters will be enhanced. When Jane deals damage while under the Passion state, it will consume Passion Stream. Triggering perfect dodge or defense assist will restore Passion Stream. When Passion Stream is depleted, she will leave the Passion state. Upon entering the Passion status, Jane obtains one basic attack Salcho Jump activation. While there are activations available, hold the basic attack button to activate basic attack Shallow Jump. Keep holding to extend the skill duration. This recovers Passion Stream when Jane, while under the Passion status, deals damage to enemies. So yeah, we'll want to get into that state as soon as possible and stay in it as long as possible.
Let's start investigating. The target's over there.
System processing. Please present member permissions level 3 or above to access. Great, they even put the building security system to use. We'll need an access card to do anything.
Let's search some other areas.
Thank you. There. And yeah, Jane is a very powerful anomaly character. Like Piper, just S rank instead. Plus, well, she has the gimmick of her Passion Stream and such.
A high-powered security laser grid. I'm not going to rush things. Let's go around.
Box potted with latest items.
This crate appears to be pretty new. Must be gang stuff. There are security doors everywhere. Maybe they lead to something useful. It's never easy, is it?
Access
An
card.
unbound security card. What luck. Let's give it a try.
System processing. Level 3 detected. Access granted. Deactivate. The security module has been shut down. An increase in ether activity and a rising frequency of spatial visuals detected. Please proceed with caution.
Great. Open it. Let's keep going.
Good. There we go. Okay, these are not permanent. And that is that charge attack. He just absolutely cuts anything to ribbons that's nearby. There we go. Let's see. Processing, detected, granted. Okay, let's turn that off as well. Increase in ether activity. Okay.
Let's keep going.
This area is very active with the ethereals, it seems.
Is that a control terminal? It could have intel, so it's worth checking. It's never easy, is it?
There we go. Rat finds their way through maze easily. System in sleep mode. Okay. Access granted. Initializing permission management system. Permission management. That's fantastic. We should be able to upgrade the access card, access level of this card. Tamper with and upgrade the access card. Overriding permission info. Keep player permissions level 2 granted.
Let's keep going.
Okay. It can always be a bit annoying whether a lower or higher number is supposed to be better with this sort of thing, huh?
Yeah.
This will take us to the other side of that blocked off area.
There you go. Okay, it is maybe a bit of a waste to do the charge attack when you are full on Passion Stream, but we deal enough damage as is already. There we go. Actually, now that I think about it, I guess you could describe Jane here as a bit of a mix.